Okay, so now we're going to do example 2. Let's find the slide we need to go to and just select my pointer again. So it says, are the triangles below similar? So remember what we have to do. We have to check the sides to see if they're corresponding ratios. The corresponding sides are in proportion, really. Make a ratio out of each set of corresponding sides. Or you could check the scale factor. What do you multiply by to get to there and see if it's the same on each side. Okay, and then you got to check the angles. Make sure corresponding angles are congruent. So we're going to do that right now. I got my pointer there. Just make sure our stuff is working here. Yes, it is. And so let's check. Let's do the angles first. So we want to check for congruent angles. Okay, so we need to get the third angle here. So 90 plus 53, and then subtract it from 180. So this angle is 180 minus 90 minus 53. And what does that give you? That's 143, and that would give you 37 degrees. Okay, so so that's 37 degrees, and we'll notice that that corresponds to that. So we're good. And it turns out this is 53 degrees. So again, if you needed to do the work, 180 minus 90 minus 37, that's what gives you 53 degrees. So these two angles correspond and are the same. So you notice I go smallest angle to smallest angle, medium angle to medium angle, and then 90 degrees and 90 degrees, those match up as well. So it looks like the first check for similarity check. Whoops, that looks, let's just make this, get rid of this. The check for similarity is working on the first step. The second step is to check the sides. We've got to make fractions. So let's make a fraction with small side. Well, the smallest here is 6. So we're going to go 3 divided by 6 and ask, does that equal the medium side to the medium side equal 4 divided by 8? And does that equal the long side to the long side, which is 5 divided by 10? And it turns out 3 divided by 6 is a half, 4 divided by 8 is a half, 5 divided by 10 is a half. They all equal a half. So the corresponding angles are congruent. The corresponding sides are in proportion. They all make the same fraction, and we're good. Another way to do that check on the second step, so we can say the triangles are similar. Okay, and there's your work by checking the angles. Now, and the sides. Now, another way you could have said part B was to go 3 times what is 6? Well, 3 times 2. 4 times what is 8? 4 times 2. And 5 times 2 is 10. And since they all are times 2, they all have the same scale factor. That would be another way to say, to show the sides are in proportion. So are the triangles similar? Yes. The sides are in proportion, and the corresponding angles are congruent.